Hey, how's it going? Check-in for today. And I said yesterday in the video that I was going to talk about the subject of elocution. And it's an interesting one because it's not something I've ever really thought about, but I had a comment from somebody, a good friend of mine, a trusted advisor, if you will, on many subjects. In fact, he taught me NLP a few years ago. And he just sent me a message after watching a couple of my videos. I don't think these ones, but a couple of the other ones that I've put out recently this week, and just asked if I had had elocution lessons recently. Of course, well, not of course, but I haven't. But I asked him what he meant, and he pointed out a couple of things that I had done in a video or two. So it was a fairly, well, consistent thing over 2 videos anyway, that were taught in elocution lessons, and presumably to know that he's either had elocution lessons or is privy to the content of what they teach. I suspect it's the latter. But it was interesting because it was the videos that I've done. In fact, I even did a video, one of these videos, about one of the videos that he was talking about a few days ago, where I said how I just put it out there, just did it without any real script, just an idea of what I wanted to talk about, and just felt like it went really well. It just flowed out, and that was one of the ones that he'd watched and said, "Have I had elocution lessons?" So kind of here's my take on that. I know that when, and I can't quite put my finger on exactly what it is, but when I watch a lot of other people's videos or presenting, I pick up on different styles, and I guess there's an element of channeling other people, other styles, and it's not something I consciously do, but I've watched enough good presenters over the years to know what good communication looks like and what it doesn't look like, what it sounds like and what it doesn't sound like. And some things I try to do deliberately, some things are perhaps a little bit more subconscious, and I suspect it's the latter because I can't think of anybody I've been watching a lot of recently that has made me think that's what I need to do more of that. I need to be more of that. I need to be more. I think the specific examples, because obviously I went back and said, what do you mean specifically? And some of the examples were things like just pauses between the beginning and end of a word, and which is funny actually, because in NLP that's called analog marking. So you'd have a pause, then you'd say what you wanted to say, then you'd have another pause, but actually pronouncing individual words, that seems to be something that I did a little bit more of in the video. I'll have to go back and watch it actually to be certain, but that was just kind of an interesting point. And I know that when I get excited about a subject, I can talk very quickly, and I do have a tendency sometimes to mumble, to slur, to run words into one another, and I have to make a conscious effort to slow down and to put those pauses in, a bit like I'm doing now. So I'm just hammering it up here, but it was interesting to have had somebody observe that, and wondering if that's something that other people have noticed as well. Because it was also interesting that I'd noticed it. I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was, but that, when I go back and think of it now, that is definitely one of the things that, in the moment when I'm doing the videos, that's what I'm aware of. I feel like I'm in more control. Anyway, elocution, pronunciation, enunciation, slowing down, pauses, purposeful language. That's what today's video check-in is all about. Bowling today, and well, actually 2 parties today. That's what I've been doing. So absolutely a diddly squat and when it comes to progressing. But hey, this video here and the thoughts I've had about this subject, that is my box tick for progress today towards the goal of establishing myself as a motivational wellbeing speaker. There we go. Do all the good YouTubey things. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will be back again tomorrow with another update. Bye for now.